All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about how AI is doing something pretty wild. It's not just a fancy tool for coders anymore. It's actually starting to change what it even means to get a college degree, even for majors you'd never expect, like history or art. So let's get into it, and we're going to use a really cool real-world example to see how this is all playing out.
Okay, so first things first, we have to get one thing straight. AI is already everywhere on college campuses. It's just the new normal. You know, the whole debate about whether to ban it or not, that's pretty much over. The real question now, the one everyone's trying to figure out, is how students are using it day to day.
And that leads us right to this question. Forget all the scary headlines about cheating for a second. How are students actually using these incredibly powerful new tools for their studies? What's the reality on the ground?
Well, let's start with a number that might surprise you. A 2023 survey found that 78% of university students are already using generative AI for their schoolwork. This is not some fringe group of tech-savvy kids. This is mainstream. It's happening in every lecture hall. So what are they doing with it? Well, it's not just one thing. A huge majority, almost 89%, are using it for their coursework. You know, brainstorming ideas, drafting papers, that kind of stuff. And then nearly 73% are using it for information searches, basically like a next-level search engine. The main point here is that AI is already woven into the most basic, fundamental parts of being a student.
But here's the twist. Here's where things get complicated. Just because students are using AI to get their homework done, it doesn't mean they have the skills that employers are actually looking for. There's this huge gap opening up between how you use AI for class and how you use it to get a job done in the real world.
And if you want to understand why this is such a big deal, you just have to follow the money. I mean, look at this. The global AI market is set to just explode from about $150 billion in 2023 to over $1.3 trillion by 2030. This isn't just another tech trend. It's a massive economic shift. And this wave is going to lift all boats, not just tech companies. By 2035, AI is expected to boost profits by over 80% in education, nearly 75% in hospitality, and even over 70% in construction. So we're talking about a revolution that's going to hit pretty much every industry out there.
So what do businesses actually want? It's not about being good at asking ChatGPT for an essay outline. It's about using AI to create real value. Sure, 82% of leaders believe AI makes things better, but look at the why. Almost 40% of companies are already hiring people with AI skills specifically to do things like optimize customer service or create brand new products. That's the skills gap right there, moving from using AI as a study buddy to using it as a business tool. Okay, so we've got this problem, and that brings us to a potential solution. We're going to look at a really interesting proposal from one organization that's trying to tackle this exact problem, especially for students who aren't in computer science. We're talking humanities, social sciences, you name it. The group is called the Happy Change Institute, and their whole thing is creating these custom, hands-on learning experiences. Their goal isn't just to teach you stuff from a book, it's to give students real, practical skills they can use on day one of a job. And right now, the biggest skill on their radar is AI literacy. And you really get a sense of their mission from this quote by their CEO, Song-Eun Chun. It's not just about running a program, it's about a deep commitment to helping each student grow, personally and professionally, all the way through. So what does this actually look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's go inside the proposed AI workshop, because it's basically a blueprint for how you can take classic academic knowledge and turn it into real, marketable, AI-powered skills. Their whole process is built around 4 really clear, logical steps. First is discover, where students actually think about their own major and how it fits into the world. Then it's learn, where they get their hands dirty with actual AI tools. Next is create, where they take those skills and build something real with them. And finally, it all ends with share, where they present what they made and get feedback to help them grow. And this isn't some boring semester-long class. It's an intense 2-day workshop. Day 1 is all about opening their eyes to what's possible and getting comfortable with the tech. Day 2 is just pure action. They pick a topic,
Gather data, build a report, and present it. It's all about doing, not just listening.
And the skills they're teaching are the ones that matter. They focus on a toolkit that professionals actually use. We're talking about GPT for generating smart insights, not just simple answers, then Canva to visualize that data in a compelling way, and Notion to keep the whole project organized. These are real-world workplace tools.
So when you put all this together, what's the big takeaway? A program like this isn't just another elective. It suggests we need to completely rethink the purpose of a college major itself.
And the contrast is pretty stark, right? Traditionally, a major was all about gaining theoretical knowledge and learning how to do research in that specific field. But this new AI-enhanced model, it shifts the focus to practical application, to using data to solve problems creatively. It's a huge change from knowing stuff to doing stuff with what you know.
And the feedback shows that it really works. One of the instructors said that because the program is so customized to the students, the energy, the synergy in the room is irreplaceably high. That's what happens when learning becomes active and collaborative instead of just passive.
So what a program like this really shows us is that when you integrate AI in a smart way, you can turn even the most traditional humanities degree into a launchpad for a career in today's economy. And that leaves us with one last big question to chew on. If AI can completely redesign something as old and established as the college major, what else in our world is ready for a total rethink?